Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first. And here comes Alberto Mendoza. Made the move here from Indiana. More than 300 yards. A live look at the Flaps in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly with her now.
Georgia Tech making some noise in college football last season, going 9-4. This team was strong in the ACC at 6-2 overall. Brent Key looking to keep that consistency and continuity heading into 2026. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Yellow Jackets will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take...
There's some room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
He's taken down at the 40. That's a...
And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, this is a running back that gets stronger as the game goes on, and they try to get him going early on the toss play race.
And if we start stretching the defense sideways, sometimes a little vulnerable in the middle later in the game.
Yeah, that might open an opportunity for a play action. Maybe fake the toss and see if we can get a tight end or a slot receiver down the middle of the field.
He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The snap sets up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Try to barge their way in. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Alberto Mendoza. Made the move here from Indiana. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. On the ground, it's Hosley. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Forward and finds his man on the left.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They're testing the right side here. Still on his feet at the... Here's a little room there. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking for an open area to his left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Floats it out in space. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. The lead is now 5 here in the 1st.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The run inside. It's Hosley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's in for 25. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Volunteers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The play action fake. Steps away to find some room. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Running inside, it's Hosley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And
there he goes. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
send the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but
got a little grass. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. And the Vols just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
That's caught. It's Matthews. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Vols are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. What a grab with one hand. How about that grab? That thing had to be slick, and he just snatched it with one hand.
I mean, that's just crazy how easy he makes the one-handed catch look. Obviously, there's elements, and you got to deal with the weather. That's part of it, but he just said, I am him. One hand, snag it, my ball.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
And the Volunteers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Hosley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Back to pass. It's Mendoza. He lets one fly deep. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the run, it's Bishop. Got room at the 35. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Vols will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the air, it's Mendoza. Right on the money. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. 3rd down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody could converge on the receiver and make the tackle short of the 1st down.
With the catch, it's Allen. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Hey, I got to be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got out of trouble and throws. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Hosley. Maybe a crease. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Following the play, there is a Yellow Jacket who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
I love the play call there on 4th and short, because even if you don't get it, the opponent now has to march the entire length of the field. But because you did, you've now got a fresh set, and offensively, you've got to pay this off now. You've got to score a touchdown.
With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. A run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Staley. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Vols come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Bishop. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Gordon. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked off, and he's got open room. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick 6. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field. Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Gordon. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Staley. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Mendoza. Under fire. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tennessee! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. It's Hosley. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Vols send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Got it behind the line. It's made. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Makes the catch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. A 5-point game here, getting very late, and the offense will stay on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Could be an alley. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Georgia Tech spends its 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown ball. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 3rd down play from the gun. Bringing the heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell they're